Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the carnage, welcome to the chaos. We're here on A2C Emergence. I'm joined with our boy Sky. We're in Chicago, Illinois. How are you feeling tonight, Sky?
I am feeling amazing, and I'm welcome to be here in Chicago. For our main event, we got Damian Priest versus Santos Escobar.
Incredible main event for this show going into the Money in the Bank weekend. We also have 3 women that will participate in the women's Money in the Bank match. It's Lara Valkyria, AJ Lee, and Mercedes Moné. It's triple threat winners actually in the co-main event here on Emergence tonight.
And then we have the clique of The Miz, Logan Paul, and JD McDonough going in a 3v3 tag team match with the BWO of LA Knight, Blue Meanie, and Penta.
Talk of star power, we have 4 top competitors in the A2C company as a whole. It's Carmelo Hayes, it's CM Punk, Kurt Angle, Kofi Kingston, and they will be kicking us off tonight in fatal 4-way action. Of course, all 4 men will participate in that Money in the Bank match.
Indeed, and we have our first participant. Very right, TJ. Chicago's very own CM Punk. Had a big ups and downs in his career, with always being taunted by AJ Styles and Kid Wilson, but now being able to go into this Money in the Bank match, he has a lot to prove, and this match could be a stepping stone to doing so.
This kind of Money in the Bank match can certainly push you right to the top of the card. I mean, CM Punk, as of the past couple of months, has been stuck in this vortex with Bret Hart and Kit Wilson and AJ Styles. So this is his opportunity to step away. This is his opportunity to move on to the next step in his own career, which this year it's been up and down this year, especially Sky, with wins and losses for CM Punk. He's been struggling quite a little bit, hasn't he?
That he has. CM Punk is 4-6 right now, but his latest win was the qualifying match. So, in retrospect, if he can get another win, he'll be 5-6, and that would make even more confidence going into the Money in the Bank match. But he has 3 other heavy competitors to go up against, and that's a heavy challenge to go.
Of course it is, but if there's one man you can back, it's CM Punk in his hometown of Chicago, Illinois. But obviously there's 3 other hungry competitors going into this Money in the Bank weekend, as our next competitor is able to come to the ring now. Oh, you know what time it is, Sky?
Oh, it's him time!
Carmelo Hayes, the A2C Genesis champion, the man who some would say pushed himself into this Money in the Bank match, some would say earned it. What would you say, Sky?
I would say this man has earned every bit. He is a 2-time Genesis champion. He is probably the greatest emergent superstar currently. Right now, 11-7 right now for him. That is a monumental record for Carmelo Hayes.
Carmelo Hayes has already achieved so much in his A2C career. I think safe to say he's a first ballot Hall of Famer. But this man could do the unthinkable and could win the Money in the Bank, which, while he's already holding the Genesis Championship, we could see a double champion as Carmelo Hayes
double him
win and cash in. Double him.
He has to focus on this first matchup, in which we have Kofi Kingston.
Kofi Kingston over the past couple of months has definitely reigned as a dark horse, potentially becoming very much a fan favourite. Obviously he had that massive feud with Gunther, in which nearly cost him his entire career, Scott.
Fighting all over New York, making headlines left, right, and center with Gunther head to toe. But after almost seemingly getting his career ended, came right back and is looking to, put some more momentum behind him.
And that he certainly has done. He went from his career nearly ending to ending somebody else's and retiring the GOAT in Johnny Gargano. It certainly gave him the momentum to push forward, and now obviously he has potentially the biggest opportunity of his entire career.
Now here's a man that knows all about opportunities, Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle,
Olympic gold medalist.
Exactly. This man has done it all. He defies the odds every time he comes out to the ring, every time he sets his mind on anything. And we've seen him in high stakes matches, especially like the Elimination Chamber. He nearly reigned victorious. Do you think he might do the same at Money in the Bank?
I mean, this time he does not have a broken freaking neck. So I think he has a higher chance of winning the Money in the Bank match compared to his Elimination Chamber, which he was this close to winning against Xavier Woods. But now he don't have to worry about the mid-card titles. He has to worry about the Money in the Bank and then the world title itself.
You know, this is a fatal four-way match. Anything goes. Any weapons are able to be used. Potentially, this match could take something out of you before the big night tomorrow, but it may also prepare you for the damage that might come tomorrow night. So let's see which man can potentially get the upper hand before
Was a roll-up.
the Money in the Bank match.
No, super kick by Hayes.
See him looking to fly. Takes out Kofi Kingston. Now Carmelo Hayes definitely all over Kurt Angle to start this matchup.
That disrespect by Hayes. There's already a weapon being involved, TJ. There's already a weapon being in here.
Oh my god, it's the Knicks.
That's more like the Spurs, but you know, to each their own. Big clothesline there by Kofi.
Of course, to start this match, it was very one man takes out the other, another man takes out the other. But now, as far as this match will go on, the more hectic it will become, the more weapons that are introduced. Two men already down. It's left to Kurt Angle and CM Punk. Kurt went for a German suplex. Punk with a reversal, goes for it himself. These two men are going back and forth.
Oh, about to sit him on that trash can.
And then starting off extremely quickly, you can see what it means to them heading into Money in the Bank. Carmelo Hayes looks to send Kofi to the outside.
Really going straight after Hayes, and look, Kurt Angle bringing a ladder. Very, very much like Money in the Bank. Oh my God, jumping right over Kurt Angle, Hayes did. Kurt getting too much adrenaline, just doing a moonsault. And now Hayes being put in a powerbomb, and Kofi Kingston whipped that trash can. Oh, big powerbomb by Kurt Angle, but CM Punk right there to break it up.
Carmelo Hayes running this ring thus far in this match, and honestly, I'm not shocked, because this is the only man who didn't, out of these four men, this is the only man who didn't have to go through a qualification match in order to gain this opportunity, Sky.
Very true. Compared to the other three, he is well rested. But I mean, will that be enough? Because I mean, he may not have to drive like the other three. Because like, I mean, right now, Kofi is doing everything he can, CM Punk as well, along with Kurt. And Hayes has to put more effort into it. He gets Irish whip into that corner.
Carmelo Hayes has put a lot of effort into this match, into getting into the Money in the Bank. But it potentially has been the wrong way of doing things. Instead,
looking to bury someone.
Kofi Kingston.
Looking to bury Kurt.
Massive strike to the back of Kurt Angle. CM Punk and Carmelo Hayes standing tall. CM Punk with a beautiful combination of kicks, and now he's the only man standing. He's looking to go for a pin. The other two men are getting straight back up, and that pin was not long lasted at all.
Huge back and forth. Kofi with a drop kick to CM Punk after he strikes Kurt.
It was just people flying left, right, and centre. Carmelo Hayes looking to fly again. Kofi moves out the way, putting their bodies on the line. And they're going to have to get used to that.
Definitely, only one competitor that is used to so much pain, and that is Kurt Angle, a competitor that has survived 2 broken necks already in his career. Oh, but we were talking about pain. Look at what Kurt's doing. Oh,
Avalanche Angle start.
Hayes is the finisher.
Absolute craziness going down in this matchup right now. Kurt Angle introducing more weapons. CM Punk's going for a pin. I'm not sure that's going to work. Melo getting a taste of his own medicine from Kofi Kingston, who just hits a brutal drop kick there. Oh my! Angle went for the ankle lock, couldn't lock it in, and Kofi hit him with the Trouble in Paradise, and Kurt is down and out. Melo now takes out Kofi, and he's the only one standing. He is him, Sky.
He is him, and bringing that stop sign to show. Hitting the face of CM Punk with it, telling him to stop. Oh. Competitors looking to rest, did not even notice the cover.
Well, these matches happen quite often in A2C. A lot of these competitors are probably used to this style of match, but of course you have to find the perfect time to pin. SOS from Kofi broken up, and that's why you have to find the perfect time to pin, because it can just get broken up in seconds. Went for a Trouble in Paradise, reversed into a super kick, and Punk is on fire right now.
Only 3 people on their feet. Kurt stopping CM Punk from trying to attack Kofi. A big headbutt there.
Kofi
double cover.
Simultaneously, Kofi using the ropes to his advantage. Both men unsuccessful. What on earth just happened?
Both of them trying to get the win. Hayes kicked out at 1, Punk kicked out at 2. There's a belly-to-belly suplex by Kurt. And Kofi picking up the spurs. And able to go through. Oh! And now Kurt using the ropes. Trying to steal one out of Kofi Kings's playbook. And the first 48 by Hayes. Out of nowhere. Punk with a drop kick. Doesn't see it. 2. No.
Broken up. Just about. Carmelo now takes out CM Punk, and he's the only one standing again. He looks like he's going to pick up that trash can. Is he going to try to hit Kofi? He does. Strikes him directly in the head. And then just throws it on Kurt Angle, and CM Punk's lifeless bodies in the corner, going for the pin kick out at 2 from Punk, and this match continues.
If I were Hayes, I would have ran over to Kofi and try to cover him too, along with Kurt.
Kofi after Angle. Try him up. Oh, reverse by Carmelo Hayes.
Kofi got too excited there, trying to show off to the fans. Now Hayes trying to make him regret it. No, Kofi with a reversal. Now Kurt is the only one standing, with Punk slowly getting back up to his feet. And Kurt is the only one trying to introduce weapons into this match, bringing the chair, not the chair, the stairs.
Punk taking out 2 men, but Kurt straight back to his feet. Melo heading to the outside. Kurt, a beautiful feat of strength on show, went for another. But Melo manages to get out of the way of that. He tried to catch him with the angle lock again, but it did not work. And Melo, too fast, managing to escape. On the
onto that stop sign. Oh, and Kurt finally grabs an ankle. And Hayes is distracted. Could Punk tap out here?
He could just do. Oh, manages to escape, rolls through, takes down Kurt. Mello heads to the top rope. Is he going to go for Kofi? Is he going to go for one of these other two men? Went for a Pepsi plunge of sorts. Taken out by Angle.
And Hayes got reversed by Kofi and a flatliner straight to the face of Hayes. And now Kurt and Kofi trying to attack each other.
Well, that's one way to do it, Kurt. That's one way to do it, Kurt Angle. Beautiful moonsault connects, going for the pin, broken up by Punk.
First 48!
First 48 connects from Mello. He's not going to go for the pin. Tactics potential.
The trouble! Oh no!
Misses the mark again. Perhaps 3 times this match, but Kofi has missed the mark with that move. Beautiful from CM Punk. Heading to the apron. Calling up Kofi. Angle.
There's an angle slam by Kurt Angle! Punk! Realizing, but Kofi breaking it up.
Someone's going down. Kofi's flying through the sky.
Like you said, into this matchup, I still think that the underdog is Kofi Kingston here.
I think I'd agree with you. But surely you've got to think that this is going to have some impact.
Oh my God, Kurt.
Low blow! Kurt Angle's balls have disappeared.
It's down! No!
Oh.
Kurt Angle.
Impact that this is going to have on these people's performances tomorrow, especially if you get caught with an ankle lock. How are you supposed to climb the ladder with one leg? Double in paradise, barely connects.
Still wobbling, and Kofi Kingston looking to do something to Hayes, but Hayes breaking it up. The big chop, and again slamming his face right down to the mat.
Mello has definitely had the agility, the speed in this match. Kurt Angle potentially being the powerhouse. Now going for a pin. Can Carmelo realizing time? He heads outside, but luckily Punk kicks out from that pin fall from Kurt Angle.
He's gonna fly? Oh my God!
A height on that moonsault, Sky.
Got high in the air. Kofi bringing him down. A roll up.
What do you think the tactic has to be in this sort of matchup?
Try getting all of the other competitors down and cover the weakest man in that match. Right now, it looks like everybody is weak. Everybody's been taking hits left, right, and center. Oh my God!
Well, Mello hit the move, but Kofi potentially taking the advantage. Everybody's down. Kofi's heading to the outside. He's not going for the pin. Get the pin, Kofi.
He doesn't feel honorable taking a win away from someone else's finisher. He wants to end it by himself. Very admirable by Kofi Kingston, but will that bite him in the ass later?
It might just do as Kurt Angle looks to put him on the top rope. Oh no, we could see it again.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Hayes, get out the way.
Kurt Angle's back, reverberating off the ladder. But it's just been broken up, so what was the point of that?
The point was to send a message as Punk did with that knee straight to the spine.
Straight to the spine that had just been off the back of a ladder.
Now, big clothesline by CM Punk.
The crowd just lightens up the second CM Punk has any offense in. Unfortunately for him, it's not been very likely in this match. Every time he seems to get a little bit of offense in, it seems like he gets taken down straight away. Carmelo Hayes going for the pin. Everybody else is stumbling. Everybody else is down. Punk is back up. Punk is
Chicago's
there.
very own. Chicago showing out tonight.
Packed out stadium for the go-home emergence before Money in the Bank, and CM Punk potentially the reason why. Breaking up that submission hold. Moving out the way. CM Punk, one final move could finish this match if there was nobody else up to stop the pinfall. That is the reality of this sort of format, this sort of matchup.
Oh, Hayes. No! CM Punk, don't do it!
Pepsi Plunge connects. The other two men focusing on each other. Kofi just about out the corner of his eye saw the pinfall.
Crossbody that makes him go into a German suplex, and now hitting the lid on that trash can earlier.
Mello popping himself back up this late into the match. He's still got energy to show. He's still got power left in his legs to push himself back to his feet, but Punk took him straight back down. Now calling up Angle for some reason, then going to Kofi. This man is just going after everyone. He's working off the momentum.
Looking to send both of them down. That clothesline again.
Punk is just taking down everyone. This is just instincts.
And then Kofi getting right back up.
Kofi Kingston back to his feet. There's so much going on. First 48.
First 48 again. Can't even call it the first 48. This is like the third 48. The fifth 48.
6th, 7th, 48.
I hate you. Anyways. Oh, miss!
Oh my! No, Mello lifted up. Beautiful cutter of sort. I don't know what the move's called. Don't kill me, Con.
Everyone's down. CM Punk getting back up to his feet, but a kick out by Kofi.
CM Punk throws Mello into the corner, and it could be time.
But what does Punk have in mind?
Not again. Surely not again.
No, oh my God. The second time to hit the Pepsi Plunge, but Kofi with a cover.
Kick out of 2. Punk, you need to take down Kofi. Punk's heading outside. He's heading back in.
They were trying to see what Kofi Kingston had in mind, but he turned his back to him at the last minute. Now picking up the lid of the Spurs and trying to hit Hayes with it, but no, hits him with it instead. Oh, what a poetic ending this could be. But it's not.
I'm losing my voice already at this point. But these four men,
it's only the beginning, TJ.
These 4 men not giving up. They've got an entire Money in the Bank match tomorrow night. What are these 4 men doing?
I think at this point they just forgot about the entire matchup. They just want to care about winning this match in particular.
Well,
there's Kurt Angle on Kofi.
If none of these 4 men are successful tomorrow night, we can blame this match. That's for sure.
Definitely, we can blame the reason why Emergence does not have the money in the bank by that time. But there's Kurt by himself in the ring. Eagle slam to Kofi Kingston.
Kofi's down. Mello's back in the ring. Oh, he's getting back out.
Oh, no, there's the straps.
The nipples are out. Perk Angle.
The chest is flared. But the 7th 48.
Oh, we're really letting that sink in. But Kofi gets out of the way. Words. Brutal combination of strikes. Beautiful combination of strikes. I mixed the 2 words together. Mello's heading to the top rope. He's calling him up. It could be time. Nothing but... No! Nearly connects. No, it didn't connect. He's dead.
Misses. And a roll up. Roll up. This could be it. This could be it. Everyone's down. CM Punk looking to win, and he does.
CM Punk, his hometown of Chicago, Illinois. It doesn't matter how you did it. It just matters that you did it, Punk. A roll-up pin after the brutality of that match. CM Punk is reign victorious, Sky.
Taking advantage of the situation, saw that everyone else was down, rolled up Kurt Angle when he did not expect it. The 1, 2, and 3. You know, Ultra will love this.
Great showing to open Emergence, ladies and gentlemen, but we still have so much action. That was only the first match.
Already can't wait to see what's going to happen for the rest of the night.
Up next, Sky, we have some women's action.
We do. Stephanie Barker versus Jamie Hayter.
I know some people have been extremely ecstatic about the debut of Jamie Hayter, but facing a team like the Dark Vale, who have made a habit out of causing people issues, out of getting involved in many people's business and making it their mission to make the women's division hell since they became a faction. It's going to be a rough start for Jamie Hayter. We're talking of Stephanie Vaquer. That's a big match. Main eventing night 1 of Money in the Bank tomorrow night. She's looking to win the women's championship for the second time in her career.
I was about to say a former champion that Jamie that Jamie will have to face. What a big match for a debuting rookie.
Well, it's happened before. Can it happen again? There's some times where the rookie comes in, makes a name for themselves, potentially even reigns victorious over a champion or a former champion, and it instantaneously makes a name for that person. And that could happen again tonight if Jamie Hayter can reign victorious, but it's going to be one hell of a task.
But I believe that if she has enough drive, she can do whatever she decides that she can do. Stephanie might not be focused on this match, maybe focused on the world title match coming up at Money in the Bank. But here is our debuting rookie, Jamie Hayter.
I've said it before and I'll say it again, it always matters to start off on the right foot in this business. To get a victory in your debut is a very much efficient way of making a name for yourself, pushing yourself up the card, especially in the women's division, which is still growing slowly as we speak. Jamie Hayter could be the next big thing. She could be the biggest star this women's division has to offer. We just have to wait and find out, don't we, Sky?
Yeah, that's the greatest thing about the women's division, that anybody can be a star from both Emergence or Overkill. But we have Emergence action here with Hayter. Starting it off with a barrage of clotheslines.
And Hayter starting off strong, and I think the fans are certainly very excited for her arrival tonight, Sky.
That I do. And CJ, what do you think that Jamie has to do to put away Stephanie tonight?
1 second. Sorry. I think Jamie Hayter has to try and find angles on Stephanie Vaquer. Stephanie Vaquer, obviously, she's got the mind games. She's got the moveset. She's got every capability. She's a former champion. But coming into this match, Jamie Hayter might have nerves, but what you have to do is you have to put them behind you. You have to realise that you are Jamie Hayter. You can put on a great performance. You have to try and give Stephanie Vaquer what she least expects. And that is the way that I think that's the way that Hayter is going to be successful here tonight.
Yeah, but Yeah, but as we look at it right here, Stephanie Vacquer with a big elbow but misses. He is 3-8 right now with on a six match losing streak. So she probably wants to do whatever she can to break that streak at any cost.
What you're saying is, if she loses tonight, she goes from a 6-loss streak to a 7.
You have to meet me at the commentary. But there's a crossbody from Stephanie Vacquer.
Of course, it's Jamie Hayter's debut, but it's also a new star that Stephanie Vacquer's never faced before. So it's also going to be a task for her to try and see what Jamie Hayter is all about. Vacquer is doing a great job thus far in this match. Now heading to the top rope, potentially looking to fly. Beautiful leg drop onto Jamie Hayter. Now hooking the leg, going for a quick victory in this match. Already a 2-count kick out at 2 from Jamie Hayter there.
I think the best the best place you want to be right now is with Candice LeRae, because right now she has a match coming up against Jamie Hayter, and this is like a showcase to show her what Jamie can even do.
Yeah, it's a great
front row seats for it.
It's a great spot for Candice LeRae, learning what Jamie Hayter's tendencies are, what she's capable of before their match. As you just mentioned, kickoff show of Money in the Bank. Obviously, kickoff shows have been a great way for stars to establish themselves, as we've seen in the past, Guy.
That we have seen Asuka, Kairi Sane come from the kickoff show to make themselves better known. But there's Stephanie Vacquer.
Mr. Abigail now going for the pin. Could that be it? Nearly making quick work of Jamie Hayter. Kick out at 2.
Oh, and look at Jamie. She's fired up, but she is going to be sat back down.
Well, she was fired up. Now she's fired back into... No, I thought she was going to not kick out, but luckily she does. Showing the willpower, showing the fight. And that is what you need in this division. And it could be time again. It's your turn, Sky. See, it's really fun, right? Really fun.
It is really fun. You are so right, TJ. Oh, but here we go. We may have another quote to say as we get the slaps by each competitor.
Punch for punch, slap for slap, chop for chop. These two are going back and forth in Chicago, Illinois, center of the ring. Could we see it, Sky? Could we see it?
Yes, we can. No! Jamie putting it stops right there.
Jamie Hayter, tactical. Sometimes it doesn't matter what the fans want. It's about getting the job done. Jamie Hayter, it could be time. Brutal.
He's twisting her inside out.
That was near.
No! I can't lie, TJ. I had to hold my breath. I didn't think Stephanie Vacquer was going to kick out. That was a insane cross. That was an insane clothesline. But that's an uppercut by Jamie right there.
I think that move called the Haterade. I'm not particularly sure. Potentially. I'm what the Gen Z people call a LARP, but there we go. Brutal. Stephanie Vacquer practically landed on her neck. Big knee strike. Jamie Hayter's really showing what she's capable of now, Sky. This has been great.
It's a great showcase for her against a former women's champion. And a big clothesline, no. And there's Stephanie Vacquer once again. The knee to the back. Oh, and that's Roxanne Perez.
Roxanne Perez from behind, taking out Candice LeRae. We see a pop. Rox on the outside.
Our women's champion.
This match is still going on. This match is still going on the inside, but there's so much action going on the outside now, Sky.
And there's Roxanne Perez now leaving. No. Oh, staring right at Stephanie Vaquer. This is the matchup at Money in the Bank, including someone else. But here comes Jamie from behind.
There it is again. Going for the pin is Jamie Hayter to pick up a first ever victory. Could it be it? It is.
What a win by Jamie, hitting her with the haterade. But Stephanie Vaquer not taking that loss well, hitting our women's champion.
Well, she knows that if it wasn't for Roxanne Perez at ringside, she would have crowned herself victorious. She would have broken that losing streak she was on. Now, fully taken out on Roxanne Perez.
Oh, we can both do this one.
Vaquer taking
a big kick after. And there's Jamie celebrating her win, taking it all in. Not so fast. Candice LeRae, her Money in the Bank opponent, from the top rope.
Taking her opportunity before their big match. A match that can definitely define careers. And now Candice LeRae looks to be calling up Jamie Hayter. Could she be looking to potentially fly here, Sky?
She does! Suicide DDT!
Incredible from Candice LeRae.
Trying to weaken her Money in the Bank opponent, sending her right into the barricade. The fans in Chicago overwhelmed. They're happy to see carnage.
We have an all-out brawl going into the crowd now over here. Security guards are stopping the fans from getting involved. Still at ringside, Stephanie Vaquer is taking out Roxanne Perez.
Getting her right back into the ring. This is not where you want to be if you're Roxanne Perez. To a powerbomb position. Big powerbomb then.
Stephanie Vaquer looks to him.
What is she getting?
Weapons from under the ring.
Got a kendo. Oh my god!
Blake Monroe. The Blake Monroe looks to be out here, ladies and gentlemen, potentially heading to the ring. Perhaps to stop Stephanie Vaquer from hitting Roxanne Perez with that kendo stick. Of course, Blake Monroe and Roxanne Perez shared.
Now running down to the ring and grabbing that kendo stick away. Yes! Oh!
Of course, Blake Monroe and Roxanne Perez shared a little bit of respect earlier tonight in their promo. Now Blake perhaps coming to the aid of of Roxanne Perez from Stephanie Vaquer. And there's that brutal glamour shot DDT.
Oh, not done. We may see another.
Both of them standing tall over Stephanie Vaquer.
These three will be meeting in your money. Oh my god! Glamour shot to Roxanne!
Well, it was said to end their promo, it is every woman for themselves, respect or not. And Blake Monroe taking her opportunity. She stands tall going into the big main event tomorrow night.
Indeed, Blake Monroe has been saying that she deserves this. She's the only woman that deserves it, and tonight, she just proved it.
Well, Blake Monroe has been saying that since the start, since getting this opportunity in the first place. If the opportunity isn't going to come to her, she's going to make it for herself, and that is exactly what she has been doing.
Very respectable way to go, as here comes the Click.
The faction that has taken Emergence by storm, some would say. Or the opposite.
Some may say.
the ones that get bullied by the blue people. But The Miz, JD McDonough, Logan Paul, 3 people that you wouldn't think would be allies in this industry, but they are, because they have the same hatred for those blue freaks, Sky. Those blue freaks.
Well, I wouldn't say freaks now, but of what you were saying, they all have a common enemy, and that is really good if you're a faction, especially a faction that wants to keep on growing here on this Emergence roster. With the new addition of Logan Paul, it's way better than Roderick Strong, in my opinion.
Roderick Strong took too many feet in the wrong direction, was instantly replaced. It's a big match heading into Blue Line Rules, whatever that may be, tomorrow night.
This could be the main event for any pay-per-view, but we're gonna have it on Emergence. This is a gift. This is a gift to see the Blue Meanie and the BWO.
Oh yeah. But why do we Why do I have to commentate this?
Oh, because this is the BWO, Blue Meanies faction with Penta and LA Knight. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Why does Penta's jacket say "eat his ass"?
Don't listen. That's my advice. Don't listen to the shirt.
Now these 3 men, the fans love the Blue World Order. The Click don't. This has been a rivalry that has spanned over months upon months, Sky. This has been a rivalry that has nearly ended JD McDonough's career when he got shoved off an entire bloody construction area into like a double table. There's been a lot of things that have occurred in this rivalry. There's been a lot of ups and downs for both teams. A lot of people getting involved. And now they've got Blue Line Rules. I'm not 100% sure as to what it is. I've got a wild guess. But surely that's going to be the end of this fierce rivalry, right? It must be.
I would hope so for the tag team division in itself, because if not, I feel like the BWO is going to keep on interfering in those tag team matches if they don't get what they want. Which they did with the Click when the Click was being involved. And I think everyone would want to have a peace of mind knowing that this faction war is soon to be over.
It could be over.
Especially
it could just
JD.
be getting started, Sky. We have no idea. Let's get this match underway.
And getting straight to the action.
Well, as you can imagine, this might be a bit difficult to commentate, but we're going to try our best, aren't we, Sky?
Yes, we will. It'll be a lot of back and forth between all of the competitors, but we will try our best to commentate it all. As we see the Click trying to get the upper hand, but Blue Meanie able to take everyone down, but JD going straight into a cover. And only a 1.
I think this rivalry has been rather back and forth as well. But some people think that the Blue World Order have kind of just been all over the Click. But it's been a lot closer than people think. Let's go.
I would say so. I mean, recency bias would say that the BWO has the upper hand, but I mean, in the beginning, the Click had the upper hand against the BWO. Then more members got involved. Then more people got involved, and now it's kind of an even, even battlefield. Big elbow there from JD McDonough, though. And the outside, we have the Miz, the 2 leaders of their respective factions on the outside, and the 4 members in the inside. The Miz with a sledgehammer. Miz going to town against LA Knight. Now Penta trying to do something, but the Miz stopping. Miz doing everything for this faction right now. And the cover right there. And the Miz with a patented DDT. A lot of action happening right now. I'm so sorry if I'm not able to commentate all of it. The Blue Meanie getting right back up to his feet, though.
Had slight technical difficulties at the desk there, but this has been hectic. You know, I think the incredible, the incredible match that's going on within in front of us right here. It was just too much for a microphone. So Logan Paul takes out Penta. LA Knight, JD McDonough going strike for strike. JD looks to have the advantage with the submission locked in somewhere.
Yeah, The Miz having the figure 4 on the Blue Meanie, but the Blue Meanie able to get out. Oh, the devil inside!
It's the devil inside. Enough to end this matchup. Kick out with 2 from LA Knight. Big DDT from the Blue Meanie. A Blue DT. Sure, that'll work.
Just throwing that stop sign outside of the ring now in a headbutt by the Blue Meanie. The Miz just trying to clear everybody from the ring. The Miz has done everything for the Click so far tonight.
The Miz certainly been head and shoulders above the rest. But it is all about teamwork. It is about sticking by each other, and that's not going to happen when Penta is stealing Logan Paul's move. The pulverizer to Logan Paul, is that enough? No, kick out at 2.
Hey TJ, if you were the Click, what do you think you'd have to do to put away the BWO who's been screwing your life over, it seems, as we have the Miz going to a finger 4-lock against LA Knight?
What would I do to beat the Blue World Order? It's a tough one to answer. Quite a loaded question, to be honest, Sky. I'm not really sure. Maybe I'd paint myself blue and act like one of their friends, and then just be an insider and take them all out. Probably
not a bad idea. I don't think JD would be a part of it though.
No.
As here comes Logan Paul going to the top rope. The Miz with a patented DDT. Frog splash by Logan Paul.
Is everybody down? I don't know where everybody is. Blue Meanie breaks it up. Go for another pin. Logan Paul now using the ropes for his advantage. This could be it. Now cheating his way. No, kick out at 1. This has been hectic. Back to 4. Brutal.
Running knee
From the Miz. Busted open Blue Meanie. I hope his blood's not blue, because he might need to go to the hospital. Now, counting the pinfall kick out with 2.
Oh, JD punching the Miz along with it. But now LA Knight, the only one standing for Team Blue. As there's a finger 4 leg lock applied to LA Knight. The Logan Paul standing on the outside to secure the ring. Blue Meanie with a DDT to JD McDonough. And running straight to break up that.
Logan Paul's now looking to fly. He stood there for long enough and he's missed everyone. Oh my!
That's what happens when you get too patient. And the Miz looking for the small crushing finale.
On the sledgehammer, onto Penta. That's gotta be it. There's no kicking out of that. And the Click reigns victorious over the Blue World Order before Blue Line rules.
The Miz really showing out for his team, showing why he is the leader of the Click, doing everything he can to secure the win for his team.
An absolute shift that was from the Miz. And if the story replays itself tomorrow night, the Click may just beat Blue World Order in their own match. Great performance.
Should be pretty embarrassing.
Yeah, that would be embarrassing. Yeah.
I wouldn't show up to work after that, to be quite honest.
I'd just quit my job.
Fair.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu.
Chicago, you listen to me. The Samoan werewolf is in your city.
Jacob, do you have any messages for Kit Wilson?
Kid, tonight is gonna be your last night on Earth. Tonight, I'm gonna kill you.
Hello!
Son of a...
Oh no, Kit Wilson, run for your life, Kit Wilson.
Run for your life. He's gonna kill you. And we see Kit Wilson out running for his dear life.
Please, Jacob, I beg of you, don't hurt me. I didn't mean to lose that match. I didn't mean to cost you your money in the bank shop. And ever since then, I've been living in constant terror. I haven't slept well in a week because I have nightmares about you. I have felt this dread coursing through my veins because I feel this constant sense of paranoia that you are nearby. I was hoping to just play it cool earlier, that you would be an understanding man. I am scared, Jacob.
Kids are so ignorant. It's too late for any of that sappy apologizing bullshit. Your nightmares, every single one of them, are all coming true right now. And they're gonna hit like a motherfucking truck. The Samoan werewolf. Never forget. You.
Oh my, AJ Styles is here.
I'm here to help his boy.
Help his protege, Kit Wilson. Jacob Fatu calls him all sorts of problems. And here he comes.
He's staring at AJ Styles.
The crowd chanting holy shit as these two men face off.
A fly tube to the back of Fatu.
Now Styles sending Jacob Fatu out the ring.
Now look at them. They think they already won. But Fatu's back up to his feet already, following the steel steps.
Fatu is pissed. He is angry. So frustrated. Heading straight back up the ramp is Jacob Fatu. And I'm sure nobody wants to mess with Fatu right now. I'm sure even the Uprising don't want to try and calm him down.
You may get killed if you try calming him down right now.
After Jacob Fatu lashing out on Kit Wilson, it is time for our co-main event. As three women who will participate in the Women's Money in the Bank will come out here and try and make their final statement, as here comes Lyra Valkyria Sky.
The bird. With Lyra Valkyria, you would have to... No. You have to think, can she go up against a AJ Lee? A woman who has been a part of world title... Who's been in the world title picture for a while now.
Well, I've seen the talent that Lyra Valkyria has. I've seen the work rate that Lyra Valkyria has put in ever since stepping into A2C. She's got 2 wins under her belt. Unfortunately, she has a loss. But if she can reign victorious tonight, that could potentially shape the entire future of the women's division. Lyra Valkyria is definitely one to look out for. And I think her name is already cemented, written in the books. But it would just help if she can. I think it would just add on if she can win this match, Sky.
That I can't agree with. She has to go up against 2 other people. The CEO, Mercedes Moné.
CEO, she's just watched her team in the Click reign victorious. That's got to give her a bit of confidence, Sky, heading into this match.
Definitely so. Especially how the way that the Click won their match.
Lady Monet on the exact same record as Lara Valkyria heading into this match, so it's safe to say AJ Lee definitely has the upper hand on these other two women. And these are two women who are prepared. They're heading to a Money in the Bank ladder match tomorrow night, prepared to push themselves straight to the top of the card, and it is such an amazing opportunity for both of these two women to go from zero to hero. It's happened before. Could it happen again?
Very well could. Right now, we could be seeing the CEO of the bank. But they have to go up against, but both of them have to go up against a main event woman in AJ Lee. Not Styles, AJ Lee.
Yeah. Made a slight mistake earlier tonight. But here comes AJ Lee. And listen to the crowd. Of course, a resident of Chicago, Illinois.
Again, we've seen her husband earlier in the night getting that win. So that can also fill her with confidence too, TJ.
Of course, it could. AJ Lee this year has already had incredible matches. She nearly reigned victorious, nearly won the A2C Women's Championship earlier this year. And this Money in the Bank match will be her first ever main event at a pay-per-view, at a PLE. What a moment it is for her. She has definitely earned it alongside these other two women. But tonight they have the co-main event. Tonight is about putting that final footstep, going into Money in the Bank, and this match has begun. Lara Valkyria is flying through the sky already.
We already thought she was going to, but then here comes CEO with a spinning kick, Lyra with a Hurricane Rana, and now Lyra's the only one standing up. Moonsault to AJ Lee. Right now, TJ, if I were Lyra Valkyria, I think you'd put a little bit more advantages into your strikes, into your grappling compared to the other two.
Yeah, I mean, I'd agree. Lara Valkyria got a lot of strengths of her game. She's got a lot of positives. It's just about choosing what she chooses to try to do to her opponents here tonight, because she has this type of format where she can just fly through the air, and she also has brutal strikes. Looks like she's going for the flying through the air mainly in this match thus far, but she has stood tall above these other two women at every opportunity thus far, Sky.
And it's not like she's trying to go after one and then the other. She's going after both competitors at the same time, it seems. That could cost her, as one already picking up stamina to push her into the corner, and CEO is already back up to her feet.
Well, Sky, if you were in a match one night before the Money in the Bank match, would you, well, 2 nights before the Money in the Bank match for the women, would you value momentum more than your own physical health? Because it seems like, especially in the men's match and in this match thus far, these women are putting their bodies on the line when they're like a couple of nights away from the biggest match of their career. Do you think that momentum really matters heading into a Money in the Bank match?
Me, I am not a wrestler. I am a commentator, so I would love as much rest as possible going into a match that I would want to win, obviously. But with these wrestlers, they have so much pride, so much joy in being the winner. I don't think they care about what's going to happen 2 nights from now or a night from now. They care about winning today.
Make a valid argument, Sky. Make a valid argument. Because especially, obviously, there's 6 women in that Money in the Bank match. Everyone has got equal opportunity. It's about climbing a ladder. It's not just a pin. It's not just a submit. So you have to find the perfect opportunity. And even if you're unsuccessful, even if you can't claim the gold, if you can win tonight, it will still do something for your career, right?
Definitely, we've seen that happen to many men. Happened in the previous years. But as long as what you said, I mean, the Money in the Bank match could put you on the map. Like, if you win or not, if you show up in that match, it could be everything for your career.
Great things come to those who put their body on the line, who care so much about this business. These women certainly doing whatever it takes to show these fans a great performance in our co-main event. Mercedes Moné heading outside, looking to bring more weapons into the match. Hits Lyra Valkyria with a steel chair, forcing her to fall to the ground.
As we know, any weapon is permitted in a triple threat match. And Lyra Valkyria looking to put CO away, but no. A chop block from AJ. And look at her prancing around. Again, the only competitor in this match to have 14 matches compared to the other two's 3. It's the veteran against the two upstarts.
It's a big advantage for AJ Lee, but at the same time, it perhaps could bring a bit of pressure. Perhaps could put a target on her back potentially.
Very true. As these two women who are 2-1, both respectively, may want to take away that, that longevity advantage of AJ Lee. Just make sure that it will be between me and you, and not someone who's already been in the world title picture. Could be they both could be a Blake Monroe and decide it's their time. And look at CO doing some redecorating.
Of course, the Women's Money in the Bank will main event night 2 of the PLE. The first time that a women's match has main evented a PLE since Elimination Chamber.
Which all the women have earned every bit of that main event. Going to the top rope.
Oh, lights on you. The spotlights are on you. AJ Lee doesn't care about the spotlight. She's jumping through the sky.
I mean, she does say light it up, so she won't care about no lights.
She got her own lights. She is the light.
She is the light. But here comes Mercedes Moné.
I like this idea from Lyra Valkyria, and it's certainly working. She kind of likes to sit back, wait for the other two to take each other down, then get involved. Of course, it didn't work that time as she goes straight, body first, straight into the stairs. And now heading into the ring, Lyra Valkyria, looking for a breather. AJ Lee heading in there with her, so that did not work.
Again, very smart by Lyra Valkyria, already showing her veteran tendencies even as a rookie here in A2C. And dropping it right down, though. Mercedes Moné with piston rights. And now, using the ropes. Only gets a 1.
It's AJ Lee's time. Sliced bread? I don't know what it's called. I'm sorry.
Yep, there's nothing better than sliced bread.
And then
now
a bulldog.
Knee to the corner, shades of her husband, no.
First by Mercedes Moné, who gets the advantage, went for an enziguri, moved out the way, and it could be time. Black Widow applied. Lyra Valkyria is there to break it up. She's flying through the sky. Taking out both herself and Mercedes Moné, and now AJ Lee taking the advantage, heading outside.
You seen just how shocked AJ Lee was after that moment as well. You seen her hands being put up into the air, didn't know what to do. Oh, to the chair!
Can we see it again?
Going for it one more time!
Kick out!
No!
She's back to her feet. Hurricane Rana hits the mark.
That was a great opportunity for Lyra Valkyria to put someone away, but it just was not enough. We seen Mercedes Moné going for a low blow, but it did not go.
It's all completely legal in this matchup. We saw it earlier tonight in that fatal 4-way. Nearly saw it again. Mercedes Moné, it's now her opportunity. We could see the 3 Amigos sky.
That's the second, and I can't wait for the third, amigo. There we go.
AJ Lee was waiting at the end. Des Perez straight to Mercedes Moné. AJ Lee taking the advantage once again, and she's the only one up, using the steel chair to her advantage. One to Mercedes Moné, one to Lyra Valkyria, going for the pin on Lyra. Interesting.
Trying to do a Joe Gacy win here. No.
Perhaps Mercedes was the better option to go for the pin on. I guess we'll never know.
Looking to fly, big elbow. Able to connect into AJ Lee. Lyra with a big power bomb.
Lyra
Now
going
the
for the
cover.
pin. AJ Lee's back to her feet though. Unlucky from Lyra Valkyria. That could have been it. Referee was at a count of 2. Didn't look like Mercedes Moné was moving a muscle, and there's the big knee. Busted open Lyra. Bulldog onto the chair practically.
Oh, looking for something but an enziguri. Able to connect, but a big uppercut sitting her down. Again, everybody has hit their finisher, but I have yet to see Mercedes Moné put anyone into her finisher. But AJ Lee looking for a neck breaker onto that chair as well.
That chair has come in handy in a lot of moves. It's created a lot more pain than it should have. AJ Lee now.
AJ Lee having eyes in the back of her head, being able to see Lyra Valkyria, it seemed. Ooh! Back of the neck.
Ooh.
Trying to put away AJ Lee too, but yeah, AJ Lee going to the top rope. Mercedes Moné going for the cover up that low blow. AJ trying to just recoup enough time to rest and breaking up the cover in relatively ease, but being sat right back down.
Now Moné takes out AJ Lee. Lyra takes out Moné, and it's really back and forth between these 3 women here tonight. And it could be time. Widow applied. Mercedes Moné is down. She looks like she's getting back up, but will Lyra tap before she can break it up? No, she can't. Just about. AJ Lee sneaks the victory.
We've seen that veteran experience showing off here, giving AJ Lee that win. Everyone else was down, twisting the arm of Lyra Valkyria in position she didn't even know could happen to her arm.
Mercedes was just a second away from breaking it up.
And 2 Chicago legends winning here tonight.
1 second too late, and I mean, the same goes for the Money in the Bank. If someone's at the top and you can't climb up there in time, that could be the end of your hopes and dreams. So let that be a lesson learned to Mercedes Moné tonight. But AJ Lee picking up the victory.
Let that be a lesson in your young career. But we have our main event.
But first, Sky, we have to talk about Money in the Bank, right? As our
you're right.
official theme, Prices by Lil Uzi Vert. What a song to showcase A2C, Money in the Bank. Great song by a great artist. Showcase our amazing weekend.
As we have the Blue Line Rules match against the Blue Nini and Jay Dean the Gunno, the way that it started in the first place, and we'll be able to see the finishing at in the bank.
Of course, Swerve Strickland will host his open challenge at Money in the Bank. We have no idea of his opponent. He doesn't know who his opponent is. Unfortunately, in this industry, plans change. For Swerve Strickland, it's still about proving himself.
And we may see a live murder happen at Money in the Bank with Kid Wilson going one-on-one against the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu.
Boogeyman will take on Steve Blackman. At Money in the Bank, the boogeyman who has been on an absolute tear, ready to take down anyone in his path. Steve Blackman looking to try and get himself back on path. Who will reign victorious?
Alright, as we have the Tribal Chief, the A2C Tag Team Champion, Roman Reigns, going up against the Legend Killer's very own, Danhausen.
We have Jey Uso versus MJF. All those months ago when MJF took out Jey Uso, injured him, Jey Uso came back with redemption, with revenge on his mind. At Money in the Bank, these two men will meet in the ring.
My eyes! Here we go. We have the VPW Universal Tag Team Championships on the line. We have the Order of Jimmy Uso and Dominic Mysterio going against IVX of Ace Austin and Wes Lee.
Talking about tag team matches, we also have the interesting tag team, but it seems to be working out. It's Santos Escobar and Seth Rollins versus the Uprising. If Rollins and Escobar win, they earn separate world title shots against Gunther.
Fair enough. And we have the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. We have CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, Will Ospreay, Carmelo Hayes, Kurt Angle, Kofi Kingston, and Joe Gacy, and a member of the Order.
And in our main event of night one, it is the A2C Women's World Championship on the line. Stephanie Vaquer, Roxanne Perez, and Blake Monroe. Will we see a new women's champion, or will Roxanne Perez defend her title once again? We'll have to find out in the main event of night one.
As we do, we have Mercedes Moné, Becky Lynch, AJ Lee, Cameron Purse. We have Cameron, we have Toni Storm, and Lyra Valkyria in the women's Money in the Bank ladder match, the first ever.
And our main event here tonight is Damian Priest versus Santos Escobar. The Uprising take on Santos once again before the big match at Money in the Bank.
Happens to your Santos.
Santos and Seth will take on part of the Uprising at Money in the Bank. This is just a teaser for that match. But Sky, I think they're called Carmen, not Carmen.
I believe so. That's my grammar. That's my American coming out. As we have Damian Priest coming out now.
Damian Priest, who has seemingly turned his entire career around since joining the Uprising. This man has been on a generational run since aligning with that faction. This man was a bum last year, and now he's beating some of the greatest of all time. This man is doing whatever it takes. And honestly, I'm actually weirdly proud of him, but I shouldn't even really like him, should I, Sky, realistically? I'm quite proud of standing.
I mean, realistically, no, but you can be proud of the journey that he has been on here in A2C, from coming as a guy who wasn't really worth too much, being now part of the Uprising, one of the most dominant factions here in A2C.
Damian Priest coming into this match off the back of a loss. He's still struggling at the start of this year. But not just in the ring, but also outside of the ring. He has played such a huge role in the Uprising story, in the stopping, in the protecting of other Uprising members. Tonight, he faces Santos Escobar, a multi-time world champion, one of the best champions this company has ever had to offer. Santos Escobar versus Damian Priest. It's going to be a lot for Damian Priest. But Santos is here to strictly do business before Money in the Bank. It's going to be one hell of a match, right, Sky?
That it will be. But with Santos, you have to understand, he is a multi-time world champion. You are so right about that. But he is also not as tall as Damian Priest. He doesn't weigh as heavy as Damian Priest. Damian Priest could be the Gunther to Santos Escobar tonight because of that size. Could just rip you apart if you're the smaller opponent.
Damian Priest has every capability, putting on an incredible performance. You know, if this was anybody else, you'd say beating Santos Escobar would make you an established star. But surely being in the Uprising would already classify Damian Priest as an established star in this business.
I mean, true, but you would always love to get one up on a former world champion. There's always, well, a multi-time former champion.
All those years ago, Damien held the Oceanic title. Then he went through a struggle phase of not being able to even pick up a victory. All the way to present day, he's facing a former world champion. It could be his moment. But a big knee strike instantly ends that. And now, Santos already targeting the knees of Damian Priest.
Good strategy there by Santos, trying to get the tree down. As if I were Damian Priest, TJ, I think I would want to try to reinvent myself here, because with the uprising, he has a big opportunity to do so. But we could always see Damian Priest go back to his former self and keep on losing like how he was the previous years.
Completely agree. Damian Priest, big elbow drop from the top rope there. You think there's any pressure on Damian Priest to win this match from the rest of the uprising, especially considering Jacob Fatu is in a very not happy mood? Do you think there's a bit of pressure on Damian to come out of this match victorious?
I would say so, but may not be just for the win. Could be just to simply injure Santos Escobar before their match at Money in the Bank, and Gunther goes head-to-head against them in a tag team match.
What's Damian
Hey, right now. Oh.
Take it away. Take it, let's go.
Looking to stretch him out.
Oh my!
Oh my God!
Some incredible lock that had to have hurt Damian Priest. Santos is going with a completely different vibe here tonight. He's doing very technical moves. He looks like he's trying to tear apart, potentially injure Damian Priest, going after the knees, going after the back. Parts of Damian that will hurt for a couple of nights to come. Now going for the pin. That springboard kick out the two from Damian.
And so showing why he has world champion, showing that world champion experience, but a kick out immediately by Damian Priest. Santos not letting up.
Do you think it's a positive thing that Damian Priest has been the one to face Santos Escobar? Surely that means he's a trusted member of this faction, right, Sky?
I mean, it could be that, or it could be you just want to throw him and just have him attack Santos Escobar. He's just going to be your body to throw at him. It could very well be either or when it comes down to here in A2C.
Well, the uprising Damian Priest being one of the powerhouses of the group, able to just take down Santos piece by piece. Beautiful collection of stomps to the gut, to the stomach. Now calling up Santos once again.
Big rebound over that clothesline. Out for the cover.
Just about a kick out at two. Roll up pin by Santos. Could this be it? We've already seen a roll up victory tonight. Not even a one count, Sky.
You can't expect to put away him too early, and now twisting the arm of Priest, but him getting right out of it.
Oh, here we go! South of heaven!
That could be all she wrote for Santos Escobar. Nearly kick out at two. Now, we've seen Santos Escobar in some of the biggest matches this company has ever seen. We've seen this man take so much damage. Sometimes it can be different from a behemoth like Damian Priest. Falling that far straight onto your back. A whole different story. Santos Escobar could have been in real danger there, but now he's feeling psyched up. He's got some clotheslines in his book. There's three clotheslines right there. Damian's now in the corner, potentially in perfect conditions for Santos Escobar to pull out a great move. Perhaps now Damian Priest, big reversal.
And Santos going right out of that with three elbows. Trying to take a kick, but can't. Big knee strike now to Damian Priest. What is Santos looking to do, TJ?
Santos is looking to fly. He calls up Damian Priest. Big brutal drop kick. Damian Priest falling straight onto his back. Santos going for the pin now. Not even hooking the leg. A bit of cockiness from Santos Escobar, and that could have cost him only a 1 count. And Damian Priest straight back to his feet. Brutal combination of strikes straight into an arm drag and then leg drop in the arm. It's been a very technical match. I'm a bit... I wasn't expecting a technical match from these two men, I'm not going to lie.
I mean, we had to expect it when we have Santos Escobar looking to try to go toe-to-toe with a taller opponent. He usually goes to more of a technical style compared to when he wrestles a Seth Rollins, for example. But as we look here, Damian Priest is getting a headlock stitched in and being hit by Santos. Again goes that top rope.
Oh, into the frog splash, knees up from Damian Priest. I've seen Santos have some great matches with a lot of great people. Damian dropping him straight on his neck. Now calling him up once again. This could be all she wrote. It could be time for a South of Heaven choke slam. Santos is down. Could that be it? Santos has not moved.
Over. Over.
What on earth?
I was going to say Santos cannot underestimate Damian Priest. You can't look at that 2-6 record and think this is the same Damian Priest that it was before. It is a completely different superstar being draped over the ropes now. And a big elbow to the chest, to the heart even of Santos. And going to the middle rope.
Oh, Damian Priest. I remember in the G1 last year, I was saying pigs can fly. I was saying pigs can fly when he won a match. Now he's learning to fly. Oh my God! Whisper in the wind.
He's in the wind.
It's time.
Now we're having a back and forth.
Punch for punch, slap for slap, chop for chop. Damian asking for more. Santos gives. Damian gives to Santos. These two men not giving up, not giving in. What is it going to take for one of these men to give up, to give in to their opponent? I don't think they will. I think we're going to have that famous word. No, we're not. Damian Damian Priest. Oh.
And a cover right after the strikes. No.
How is Damian Priest not reigned victorious yet? Calling up Santos once again.
This is what happens. Oh my God.
Use Santos' own move. Phantom driver. Could that be a kick out at 2?
Tried to steal a move out of his playbook, but couldn't. But now, could we look to see an... Oh my God. Oh my God. He's going to throw him. He's going to throw him, TJ.
Reversed by Santos into an arm drag. Somehow, Santos has still got life left, Sky.
And trying to get into that cover. No.
I think if Damian Priest hit that move, it could have been all she wrote. But, Santos, beautiful move. Could that be the end of Damian Priest? And I kick out again. Now this is a match for the history books. One.
No, both the knees up.
Santos Escobar.
No, using that size to his advantage. Oh my God, a big super kick.
Massive super kick from Damian Priest, who now heads outside. Back inside. He just needed a little breather. Fair enough.
You've done enough, King. You've earned that. But now I'm trying to slowly get him up. Oh, a head. They even call it like a head breaker. Why don't this move a flatliner on the mark? No, Priest could not get his move to go. But Santos couldn't get a move either. And the dodging left and right.
Damien sends Santos onto the ropes. Now he's in prime position. Damien heading to the top rope. He's calling up Santos. Santos is delirious. He doesn't know what's going on. Damien Priest looking to fly. Beautiful cross body from Damien Priest. Wouldn't expect that. Now, went for an elbow drop. Moves out the way, does Santos Escobar.
Just back and forth for something we would not have seen from the old Damien Priest. But a spinning drop. Oh my God, what was that?
Santos pulling everything out tonight. Oh, I won! What the fuck? Sky, he just kicked out at 1!
And that scared Santos so much that he just went for any move he could think of. And just undercalculated his move, but here we go. He's back onto a back body drop. Now going into a German suplex.
And finally, a normal suplex hits the mark. Both men down, both men out. Santos is practically lying on Damien Priest.
Exhaustion setting in this matchup. Either men win. This is a deserved win. Leg drop misses for Santos. And look at that, TJ. Priest stringing on the arm of Santos. Oh my God. Got too excited and tried to go for a move, but ended up paying well for him as Priest has the upper hand right now, drooping him over the ropes. Now trying to do everything he can.
Go for the pin again. Could this be it? Kick out again. This match still continues, ladies and gentlemen. Damien Priest has put it all on the line. He has been the workhorse of the uprising. He is trying to get the job done before Money in the Bank. Santos Escobar has had one hell of a task. I don't think Santos thought it was going to be this difficult to take down Damien Priest, but he's a changed man. But it could be time for a Mexican Destroyer.
Oh my God!
Going for the pin.
No!
Damien
Oh my God!
Last minute kick out. Santos calling him up. If one more move hits.
Oh, we're seeing the real finisher now. There we go.
Phantom driver. It wasn't enough for Priest. It's not enough for Santos. What on earth is going on?
How much juice does Priest have in the tank? How much juice does Santos have in the tank? I am almost losing words for this match.
I'm almost losing my voice at this point. I mean, I was nearly losing my voice after the first match. You can imagine it now. Santos looking to fly off. Damien Priest moves out the way.
Now again, we're seeing the back and forth still into this matchup, this far into it. As a running power slam and the cover. This could be it. No! TJ, if I were Damien Priest, you would have to think, what can I do to put away Santos Escobar? I've done everything.
I am utterly lost for words. Damien Priest, surely he's done everything. He went for something there. Santos, another reversal. Damien Priest, everything he's tried to do. Obviously, he came close to winning earlier, but I feel like now every single move that he tries to do, Santos just has a way out of it. Damien Priest has to try and catch Santos off guard, and that could be the end of the match. Just all about how Damien Priest how he approaches the final stages of this match. He gets back into the ring, he looks not to fly, and that was a smart decision.
Agreed. It's all about timing here in the main event, as timing could win you a match. Drooping him over the ropes again. Now Priest looking to fly from the middle rope. Oh, misses the elbow drop.
Santos said he can lock this in. There's nowhere for Damian Priest to go. We've already seen
They're smart by Santos, blocking him away from the ropes.
Damian, he's fighting out. Damian,
What the hell?
with all the energy.
Things Damian Priest made out of.
So much endurance in Damian Priest as he continues to fight through the agony that has been this match. Now, brutal kick to the face of Santos Escobar.
And stalking him. Kick to the midsection. Powerbomb, no. Oh, this could be it, TJ. We've seen it happen before tonight. No. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a main event match.
Damian, it could be time. He got so close to doing it earlier. It could be time now. He hits it.
Ooh. 2, and that's 3. That was the nail in the coffin for Santos Escobar.
What a moment for Damian Priest. A year ago, nearly a year ago, I was saying this man couldn't win a match. Now he's beaten multi-time world champions. Damian Priest, a changed man.
Oh my God! Trying to deliver more damage to Santos, even though he picked up the win.
Well, I said he was a changed man. He's changed in this aspect as well. Damian Priest doing anything the Uprising says to do.
Looking for it again.
He had instructions. He will follow them. Santos is down and out. Damian Priest, this man is relentless. This match went on for so long, so much pain and so much had to be endured by both men.
And the Chicago crowd are reacting to Seth Rollins coming here. The big super kick for Damian Priest.
Seth now taking out Damian.
Chicago crowd is living it up, eating every moment of this right now as Seth Rollins is just attacking, just trying to lay waste to Damian Priest, ripcord knee. And there, comes our world champion Gunther going after Seth Rollins.
The world champion here to defend the Uprising, and it looks like he's going to go for a brutal powerbomb on Seth Rollins. Getting him back.
He's not done.
Into the corner. He's perking him up.
Oh my God! He set him up. He set him up.
Set up Damian Priest. Avalanche. South of Heaven. Choke.
Oh my God!
Damian Priest has turned his career around for better or for worse. This man is a monster. That is the end of the show for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I've been TJ. I've been with Sky. Join us this weekend for Money in the Bank.
Bye, guys.